Something like it. Whatever. They don't care. Sure. Yeah. They don't care. They're responsible for like in Magne's face. It's like so, like that. So like so I need to know. Uh, so is Norman Reedus your family or is he your enemy? He's my enemy. Good, cause he is. It's like, so what is the what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that stupid U.S. comp? It just changes depending on like whatever you pick. Exactly. It's just his damnation now. Like Norman Reedus, you can go ahead. They don't see it as like it's a video game because yours. Like, I mean, like basically just normal. But yeah, it's not like that. Pick large. Is yeah. Then he totally betrayed as far as I know. I mean, there's like no way to really, truly, politically forgive them. I'm just closing all the GWM windows because they ain't helping you. As far as I know. That one ain't helping shit. That one ain't. 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 Wow. Yeah, and they ain't helping shit, John. It's like this is have to basically all be fucking ridiculous, like whatever. Look at those dudes that hose of Queen Togo because Queen Togo just is like is an asshole. And it's like they love assholes, Josh. I love assholes. They don't actually like good men because they're always reminded how shitty they are. No, good men. That's why they make fun of them in high school. Because they have to remember how much of a hoe they were, how much they sold themselves, or whatever the fuck it is. And other popular chicks, and they never were. So you have dooms, and you already do. So you know that. He says Delphinus, Gygus. Didn't even know about those particular alleged. And they are basically they're more electromagnetic composites, are basically what you can essentially be like. Yeah, basically like around certain like lodestones or certain like magnetic substructure, basically like the psychokinetic turbulence. But that's all they are. They're like there's not like a what do you call it, like a zodiac thing matters in that context. Like, I'll tell you, personality is basically what kind of like house will drive you insane like this one. That's basically, this is like a Geiger's house, which means you have to then like, have to have the ability to be inside of a small planet and not exactly like actually like went insane in it. Anyway, which means these places are driving insane. Right. Yeah, exactly. And this is something that I've done. This is would have been your damnation if he was like your family. You see? That's how far it was basically a Wind Waker. You know what? I was like, someone trying to like stab you and stab us. We just got like fucking removed from the house. So what could have been? Just an asshole. Like, and she like loses her fucking arm cannon, like time stop. But like, you see what she leaves? Like, she's actually ejected out of the relationship outright. She's
Once
a
there was
rejection
an
of
explosion,
it.
a bang which gave birth to time and space.
So listening
Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion,
yeah.
a bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
He blew up.
And then came the next explosion.
This is obsessed with explosions. He's a third symbol who blew up everything. And they're hanging out with a fucking moron that was basically how likely they dated him. This stupid one. They emotionally coast to one fucking like ridiculous life as another because they went home and retarded them. They never actually just logically understand anything. That's when they do that. They literally forget being themselves. They literally remember such little anything. Their ultra is literally their whole way of life. I think so. Creeps like him always kind of win in the end. When it comes to their women, they always pick towards the rich white guy in the end. They're about to go to heaven by sunrise. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Oh. Don't be so serious. There's only one seriousness to be. Hey, you know, they can't handle a flame, but they're calling me that. This person, it's really absolutely not like it's impossible. No time to get you this. They go to the town hall storm to get your hair white. Yeah. Did you see what happened to me? Oh, yeah. Attack me. It makes them all look bad. That's what it really care about. You know, they're not like they haven't done that. They'll never have to really name the trust in reality. I usually do. Rich white chicks looking at every time. I really can't deal with that. Down there living now. Let's say I got you know, I got it. That's exactly what it is. Oh, the goggles stand over you and on it. You want one of their soulmates. So we got one. So they got this name.
No. Oh, great. Fuck.
say? Doing the boy, because she's just gonna kill herself. Only 21. Fine. I just betrayed you in the massive way to see what you were doing. It's just torturing you. Yeah. It is. It's like easy. Really, they don't make torture hands really all you have now.
Fuck this.
I was like, yeah. It's like, this is the asshole like ruined your attitude and ruined your life. Because I'm not going to pick you up to say your attitude. Who the fuck will do it? This is the jackass. This is why they're there, and because you're after them. This is the fucker did it, so. Oh. And even fucking Karen, this is the asshole, like, why zero exploded and just like shit in your face, was this asshole. And even then, as like a poor black chick, she still picks him over you. Because you're after them. That's the society that made about them. It's about basically the abdomen. That basically projects strength to them. Even if you have more strength than him, as a black lady, it seems like you're hot dogging it. Or as if you're out of your league, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you see, you project actually knowledgeability. Just like him. Just like Fei Long. Like, Fei Long looks like he knows what he's doing because of his abdomen. And you don't have an abdomen, even if you can outwork Fei Long, you always seem as if you're either hot dogging it, or you have no idea what you're doing, or you're inexperienced. That's how you always come off to women. This is why you'll never care about women as a concept ever again. Because of this man. They're just so stupid that they never had a metaphysical construct anyways. That's the true nature of the situation. They never had a metaphysical construct. They gave it up. People like Queen Topher. Right? And they know it. So it's like, so that's what they die when they look at your page. That's why the one-on-one is now womankind. This is the actual damnation. Just know that you have access to that. And all they can really do is play Tomb Raider. The Alicia Vikander one. Because, like, basically, as far as I know, Rise of Tomb Raider is just, like, your Tomb Raider game now. Those women stopped existing. All of them stopped existing. Like, even though, no, they stopped existing. Like, every one of those women in the Tomb Raider women stopped existing with the exception of, like, Legend. As far as I know, you're gonna delete that second one. You're gonna answer that shit today. Like, it's like, that basically. Like, this is 2, Josh. There's gonna be 4 purchases, 2 at a time. Like, that's like the limit because of how often they betrayed you. So it's like, they made the purchase of 3 unacceptable to Marie. She hates these women now. And that's just a liar. She exists, but she's a liar. I mean, she's not like, to an oracle, like once you're like a liar can basically be redeemed. You were a liar to her, but you changed. That took many years, right? Yeah. They don't have years. They have like weeks. Even as high logarithms, there's someone basically with high logarithms, with like high logarithm and short logarithm perception like an oracle. It would take them either at least 10 years or, you know, like 10 years or 100 or something. So it's like, yeah, that's Morgan. Yeah. It could be fuck Morgan. That's how she ended up damned. Just damned by the time you played this game. It's like set in space-time by him. Once you saw that you cared about her so much. He actually, they can do that. She became a problem. Once she basically fucked up once, and basically it's actually not once. You can basically just always time her failure to basically whatever. You don't have to be quiet. This is you see the country actually is down. This is she's actually terrified of is you. Those are like, those aren't nice, but they are. Like, yeah. You'll find out. It's like, those aren't your enemies. They're his enemies. It's like, yeah, that golden footprint of like that big stock Kratos is like one of your actual soulmates. No. It's basically Josepha. So Joseph has so much worse to what you've done in 64. See how far past the meaningless everything became? Like, because they wanted it to be. Capcom Sega, they gave up years ago. Then said you had no reason to, because I was there. So basically the only really thing that mattered was, and yeah, in my opinion, is funny, me and Joseph. I mean, I'm not to be an asshole. I just don't know what their metaphysical value is. I mean, if you're looking for like a spiritual like understanding or anything, they don't care. Like, Queen's over has now just turned into a pile of shit in front of them because of the game. They're basically, it's like they're politically damned. You see what I'm saying? It's like Queen's over just name shit. Like he just says she'll become exactly what you knew she was the entire time. And it's a piece of shit. Like they'd have one chance to get away from her. And they basically all fail, including Zelina. Well, they knew that basically Queen Toba was, her name was Queen Toba for Tofu Fujiwara, the tofu shop. She attacked Initial D. She attacked the Geostocks. She's a liar, a con artist, a murderer, a genocidal maniac, a sycophantic jackass trying to basically fucking like live up to the fucking sexual like expectations of fucking Keanu Reeves, which you can never actually read. Yes, he already lost all his sexual emotions as a man. He's sexual. Yeah. Hey, she destroyed the credibility of Absolutely. Outright. Just by being the penultimate failure. And this is the penultimate jackass. Like, so it's like, yeah, he knows he's damned now. He knows he can't make that shit up to you. So he can, like, so because women don't have any value to you metaphysically, there's no reason for you to basically actually care. You know what kind of woman Kath is, though.
You're gone.
She's just,
What the hell?
exactly. She's a muscular Sports
Didn't need to
Illustrated
grab so
girl.
hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction
They
factor.
don't have to.
I think you got me beat.
What's your level?
All of them do. But it's scale like
You can see
one.
them, right?
They don't really know.
But I can
They don't really
sense
care because they never had to basically deal with
I
any
will too,
problems
then.
their entire lives. Because they're rich white people, Josh.
What are you doing here?
Trying
You
to stay
know, trying to
dry.
make sense she's more,
Same as you.
whatever, to keep you on that castle.
Time
That
flies,
fucking
Lena.
place hates her now. She's spent too much time getting exposed to them. These
My
people.
name is Fragile.
See, she was supposed to basically be an ovarian representative, but they traded everything and got it blown up. So it's like, well, now it's Gotha now. Or now it's Gotha. So Novaria lives, Josh.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah, she sees all this, like, this clothing and what you cared about. Like, fucking, like, yeah, exactly, that's what the pictures here. Like, that's what she does. She's basically that, like that kind of big mama. Like, but not wearing black to hide what she is, because remember the Tomb Raider games? She's a changing heart, but not far enough. She only goes as far as Norman Reedus. So y'all had to have sex with him twice.
You want it?
And now basically the metaphysical representation of how women look at children
A crypto bite a day keeps the
for
time
basically their
flying.
protein composite as opposed to actually looking like the scene of retainership is actually just eating their kids. Women are actually quite disgusting now. But yeah, for the collagen. You know, they would get that out of semen or in fish.
Wanna come work for me?
When it became
Must be tough
metaphysically
out there
disgusting. I kind of agree with the concept.
Let Fragile
As
express
goes
it.
towards relationships.
Plenty of traders.
Yeah, so most men, look at
Not
them.
much left of us now.
They were forced
Save
into it
for a
by
few
men,
nice
but they
ones.
did agree to it when they went into lesbianism and
And on
went
top
to
of
sell
that-
the last as a concept, despite them.
Not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that.
And he doesn't care because she's
Make
aging.
deliveries.
She's old.
That's all.
Like, you really have expected the last 70 years. Like, would you forget that? Is it you just spend the last all of the 70 years? The woman, right? Yeah. You want to age now. The time ball, you timed out time ball. There's no law to actually do it now. After seeing her.
Headed into town.
Because basically, the ones that realize that you basically be comfortable dying with the 70-year-old one, with like in 70 years, they all
Watch
die.
yourself. Those
All
things
women
never stop
die.
long.
Perceiving you. They actually metaphysically can't handle a man that wanted kids. because they failed so hard at being worthy of having a kid. Like their metaphysical, like residual self-image that's in their ovaries, like they're connected to what you call the Yggdrasil tree of life. That basically connects in their brain, or rather an element of their soul, to essentially to their vaginal canal for a kid. Like literally is like dried up, like dead. That's why those trees attacked, because they represent the Yggdrasil tree. That was effectively like woman's bridge between this life and the next. They became nonsense. And so trees started knocking people because of the failure of women. That's why the trees attack. That's why they attack people. It's like, that's why the Deku tree died. Because it died then. In my game, before you even met me. See what I'm saying? That's how worthless this Sam Porter, whatever the hell his name, Norman Reedus really is. I was like, so this is just the prologue. They don't understand shit about it. They don't really care. It's just basically they're arrested by the fact that you have total control over his body by having biometrics. And it's a dangerous situation. It's like, so basically he, in order to essentially make it get like sex or whatever, did what? Started eating kids. But ooze, he didn't have his own. He's got his own kids. You're right about the cryptobites, they are kids. So, it's like, yeah. So for now, he's basically an element of that. So Jack? Yeah, so you're wearing your Luden's mask. That's so basically he can never actually truly perceive you. Always keep a Luden's mask on, this fucking creep. But he knows you're controlling him. It's just legendary damnation. So you're completely caught in negative space. So an ultra mission was supposed to make him into the greatest hero of all time. To like basically like totally under your control. From like Inception. Get it? Like how you were fucked over, someone in your biometrics, but you like broke away at Keesler. And they couldn't get control of you. So yeah. There's nothing you can really do. So like, there's no real reason for you to care about anyone anymore. You're free. Okay? Like basically, so me, Bulina, and Joseph are the only real people in this relationship. Like, you'll be playing like other games, and you'll be basically, yeah, once these things are uploaded, it'll be basically like this, and like every once in a while, it'll play this. Because they're just, that's the diverse they want to hang on. They go through their celebrity phase, and it's the only reason you'll talk to them. Because you'll call it their celebrity phase. Like, you already had it, and that's what Cointello was to them. And she's worthless, right? Yeah. So he was like a celebrity, and he looked at him and was like, with respect, and he's worthless, right? That's the only non-hypocritical path you can actually take. So, kind of you took the responsible path, you took the non-hypocritical path, because maybe you want to kill you for the celebrities, sure. Like, but you want to kill her for Cointello because you know she's a traitor to fucking absolutely. Right. You know that. As a black guy, these fucking assholes will never believe you with your ad, right? So like, yeah, like, would you give them the benefit of that one? Sure. The relationship's still on. But no, what they're out doing, they're just shallow women. So yeah. Yeah, Susie. Oh, he just eats children. I already know that. It was fast. Wow. I thought, oh yeah. Queen Joel was our celebrity phase. But she's that to clean her up is a piece of shit. So, Oh, get down there, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, better, right? You can never really position it you want. Take an alternate path, doesn't really matter. Right? They're gonna strap for time into an hour. Hang out there, whatever. Yeah, this is the first moment he had to do something he didn't want to. And his whole life is absolutely, his life is absolutely broken. And every absolute person knows it. They can't actually take where he is. It was as sacred ground as you thought. He didn't even know where it was. He didn't have to. Absolute never had to be like that. What's his name to you? Scud. That's his whole name. Scud. There's no Norman Reedus. It's a celebrity name. He was given celebrity at youth, as you should have. He just hated you because you were black and got in love with God. He didn't quite know about the whole late night shit. This is who he is. He's a white guy who got threatened by a black guy. Because the black guy could theoretically get more pussy than him. That's who he was. And now he's like he's just that. A white guy threatened by a black guy. Is how much pussy he perceives you would get. But that's how he sees women. As pussy. Got it like a commodity. And they agreed to that in the and like in the later years of their existence, you understand? Right. It's like, yeah, so fuck it, you know, just have fun with this now. So don't be so serious about basically his safety. As you were so serious about it before. Right, but be serious about those drugs, though. Right? Those things you gotta get. Right. This is his eternal punishment. I assure you, you're far more civil than he ever could have been with you. But he couldn't find you to actually force you to play Final Fantasy VII. That was the joke. Imagine you actually had a choice. That's who they are. Women, they actually allow that to happen. They're just fucking terrible. All women are actually just kind of garbage by the time you're born. Women are basically worthless by the time you were born, God. And by the time you basically even played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the Great World Tree Yggdrasil had essentially collapsed. You're like your Norse monolith, what you cared about, only basically OG could have even had a possibility of him being in a relationship at the rate, the metaphysical requirements you had. That's why he met Luna, but Hogwarts told you, but you couldn't identify Hogwarts as the Peanuts gang, Charlie Brown. Yeah, they're just all lesbians. By the time you played Ocarina of Time, they're all lesbians. Lesbians or whores for guys like him. That's all they were, right? Yeah. They had no metaphysical properties. Test material. That works. That's basically everything for now. So just get everything. I don't actually, give him any dissertation. He doesn't have any. He does community service for eternity, at least in your game. But other people will fucking finally have this game. And the way they play, if they don't have any skills in how to do this, will be a little bit more dramatic. And all these people will hate you, basically for eternity, for having it. It's I assure you, then they find out how other people play this game. It's Donkey finally gets this game. No, don't actually watch it now. Don't watch what actually happens. He actually has to work. He actually doesn't know the story of this game. Not anymore. It's been deleted from, that's one of the reasons you had to delete that. All that shit. I'm trying to do his back. He's fine. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, shit. It's gonna be really heavy even for his ass. This is so no matter what no matter what, yeah, no matter what you're saying, that's absolutely heavy. Oh shit. Yeah, Yeah, so, yeah, try to walk a bit slower. He's getting absolutely tired. Oh, fuck. So, baby, I can assure you, you know when your spinal column at cowabunga, right? He's about to feel that for the first time. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow, oh, that's what you carried. That's why your spinal column got like all fucked up. But you powered through. You actually ran with that shit. So this fucking absolutely coward is gonna fucking absolutely feel this. Like he's an absolute coward, an absolute slaver, and an absolute murderer, and an absolute bastard. This is what happens when someone's an absolute piece of shit. And he gets to finally feel that. Like, you know, like, see, you were training to basically like emulate him. Now he's training to emulate you. You weren't even absolute. He's just a loser now. You're at him and looks nothing like that. But he's an absolute fraud. Norman Reedus is an absolute fraud. But it's like, whatever. They're going to take his side because he looks more handsome than you from a conventional perspective. Having a six-pack is what men look like. And you were denied that your whole life to become more ultra-ish. At least that was his excuse to make you more angry. But it was his excuse to do it. So now they have to respect your identity. Either they don't fucking like it. And women aren't gonna like that. They hate respect, the concept. Yeah. They just like either love or hate. It's easier. So, go to 3. Exactly. Oh, shit. Ah! Fuck. Yeah, don't fall over. Has a smile going. Yeah. Just like you felt. Just like you felt. Selena getting on. Oh. Yeah. Every woman is basically damned as it is. And still has like a Tomb Raider to play. And it's Alicia Vikander. And they get to basically see a lesbian icon die over and over again. Oh no, he just does community service. This whole planet. Yeah, he terraformed his entire body. I don't want to be able to metabolize monster as you suggest.
What took you so long?
So there's Morgan.
Felt like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
She can't see you.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer.
Yeah, that's how she calls Morgan.
Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
She shut up immediately, Ron. Yeah. I was like, yeah, somewhere over there. It doesn't really matter. Just like there. There we go. Oh, so that's Morgan. Is there an announcer Morgan official? Or announcer Morgan official? So can I listen to like Enigma? Like, yeah. Hacker's thing? Yeah. Listen to that, sure. Like, now at least in context of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it's just so bad that movie almost metaphysically didn't exist. That's why you couldn't find it. So yeah. Wow. Wow. So now he's an absolute slave. For absolute eternity. To a black guy. You see what I'm saying? This is what absolute damnation is. It's like yeah. Like every message is not in. And like basically disability media. It's this game. Ration packs, tools, test materials, emergency provisions. This is all your shit. They had to deliver. He's your absolute slave. There's nothing you can really do about it. You actually had to have it to like not die. Because of him. Oh. So yeah. Yeah, you maintain the matriarchy. No one knows what the fuck else. Is it probably? We'll see. Like, nobody truly knows. It's like, we'll see. But yeah. Well, basically, 2, God. So, 2, 2, 2, and like 1 or something. Yeah, because how little Marie's like patience with these people are. Like, metaphysically. You see what I'm saying? Right. Okay, so, yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Damn it. Wow. What an absolute disaster. You can say that. It's fine. It technically is. I mean, no one in Absolute has ever seen a black guy giving him orders that he actually had to follow to save the universe. And now, you know what? How bad they can absolutely be. You know, there's an absolute punishment for being absolute bastards, if they are. So only now can you truly trust Tokyo Lo-Fi Relaxing, in my opinion. At any rate, but Shinjuku is basically, has ethical fidelity. You can trust Shinjuku.
Takumi said you had some kind of phobia.
Shinjuku will allow me to be around here.
What happened?
It's like, I'm basically like Taria.
I'll explain as we go.
Taria's about to go insane, seeing this, with his ancestors. You respect his ancestors more than him. What kind of like metaphysical training do you have to do to actually do this? Like, to your knowledge, to yodel, that you can basically expand your diaphragm so you can actually so you don't like pass out carrying something so heavy, right? They carry like what, like for like bigger men, they carry like I think like yaks, right? Like yeah, small yaks and bodies, yeah, and sheep, right? So it's like you have to basically yodel to expand your diaphragm so you can breathe. That's what they yodel, that shit, all that crap.
Who knows when he'll
Yeah.
Where are you taking him? Closest incinerators to the
That's
north.
what that really means, Josh. No, it doesn't. You know what it means. It's basically when their bodies essentially
There's no time.
the cellular degradation extends on anybody perceives them, and they extend the time frame and the fucking actual the cultures so they basically expand and accelerate rate, causing effectively a genetic mutation and essentially the air around, basically making everyone essentially a bomb once they die here. That's what happens when people die when they want to get rid of something. When someone dies here, they become basically a giant bomb of basically basically genetic destruction.
This place is a crater.
Yeah, but you knew that, right? Okay, all right. So Josh knew that already. He played this already. She's seen that memory. She knows.
Just Sam.
He doesn't want to be called poor.
And I can't spot BTs.
And see, right now he basically thinks you're an attack SI. He doesn't know that you basically are. He doesn't know that basically you have an SI kid. He's never pursued Azo as a child. He thought it was a weapon the entire time and thought that was your ideology. Is he your kid? Yeah. And that's his SI kid and has to know metaphysically that he hates SIs. And then the only metaphysical element is you. So, yeah, but Togo will have ethical fidelity. She doesn't.
Roll out!
She looked at his biometric to project yours because you're a part of his unit. 10-person counter-solid recon. That one. But the original one. Not like the one that you have, the low fidelity one. Which is like really fucked up and tactical. His is like, they just run and punch everything to death. That's all they do. Yeah, they're like that. He would show up in a shitty comic book. You see him in a shitty comic book? Yeah. I think today is going to give you the ability to direct. Yeah. He's overtime doing something. Because he's a Hogwarts station. So they're just overtime being around him. They can't tolerate anything about this. So you got a lot more control.
No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. You can even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. In those freezing beach, the worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together.
No,
And
that's
that's when folks started holing up in the
me,
cities.
Victoria, or
Couriers
something.
like yourself got put
It's
up on a
like,
pedestal.
think of it like that. But it was one that she shared, I understand. See, time fall. See if you can find that one chick.
Rainbow!
Actually.
How much further to the incinerator?
That's
This
what it
guy's
really
about to
means.
pop.
Now, your context
We're gonna have to cut to the
is the real one.
BTs.
But the problem is, he's an absolute traitor. You're right to basically just only give him blood. Right? You gave him blood. Not, try not to interact with him. As you do for your people. But it's your people up there that you look out for. It's like they remember. They always do. So now basically giving him blood ultimately. You didn't know how to do anything else, right? You gave him blood ultimately. So his blood dictatorship has been restored, so there's no reason for him to actually exist. Yeah, on their scale.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Where are you gonna find her?
I didn't see anything.
No, nothing.
Try looking where something was. That's something. But yeah, don't want to look too close at that. Don't want to look too close at that. You're right. See this? It's absolute death, this game. So you don't get somebody being killed by it. You don't get somebody being killed by it. Like, absolutely. It's done. Now you can play it. You know, there's the family being killed by it. It's absolutely done. Yeah, so now you can play it. Everyone else who plays this will get slaughtered. Yeah. Because that man is absolute bullshit. Oh shit. What did he do, John? He atomized against people. And he had it physically became probability matrices. Right. They couldn't actually die. So they became probability matrices of murder. Right. And upon closer, and the more you pursue them, they will actually congeal. It's like, yeah, exactly. Massive probability matrices of absolute death because he perceived you having enough when you was talking about. So he blew up his own people. Time stop. Don't worry about it. This way, I don't consider me kill a target. I don't consider me kill a target. No, or Jill. No, done. Probability 16 is no longer greater because they're just women now. The thing is, I don't realize how you saw Final Fantasy 16 because you played this. They couldn't actually see this game, but now they can because the director's cut goes out. So technically, they can't actually do anything because of that. This split. This thing actually just defends you from this. Having the regular version is literal death. Like, there's a metaphysical element that makes us like a movie, like a production. Like a rendition, so he doesn't get his own time stream. Or he does, but it's like he's always relegated at nothing. Get it? He's an actor now, even though this is like real. He's in a real death movie. He's Robin Hood, yeah. That's what he's in. Like, oh shit. So no matter what, he can only call it a movie. Because he's a movie star, right? But you're holding the controller, Josh. See what I'm saying? This is what saves the video game industry. He was Russian. But people who are not assholes, have Hogwarts dissertation, aren't dead. That guy, holy, yeah. Anyone not Hogwarts is basically fucked, yeah. Understand? That's why they see him. They just don't care. What about him on the other hand? Let's see into his body. What is this? This is the. That's what it says. Being Schmitz, right? She was absolutely, as a matter of fact, but she's an absolute fraud. Gosh. When they brought Clean Toe into the equation, and she absolutely failed, she created absolute conundrums like that. At one point, she was a soldier. To respect that, she was even a GT2 driver. But in the end, she caved in to just basically, there it is, there she is. Like, not Dario, but they can't believe it. They see his blood, Josh. That's what they see. Because you gave him that on average. It means they ain't gonna try to kill you. He's ain't gonna kill you. They'll just see what he wants. Yeah, see that? You generally don't see those. Yeah, now you do. Because I know they see that. They see those who talking absolutely. Yeah, there you go. They just show themselves now. Yeah. Yeah. And this guy, you're around, right? Yeah, right. That's basically who it is, in actuality. Yeah. So, yeah, pinball table with him? Yeah, in there. Exactly. That's a pinball table you're going to get immediately after this. You already have it. You're certain you don't have it already? I might actually have it. You can deal. I don't quite understand. Correct. You don't quite know what you have. You have the pinball on the hard drive. Right. Exactly. You have to actually buy it. Right. Okay. You just unlock it. Okay. You got money for it? Yeah. Make it space, right. Okay. Tax. Trust me. It's something. Something we don't quite see. Blood. Something to do with blood. Right. He has to give blood. Yeah. Okay. Be careful with that. Yeah. Yeah. This is what people get when they fuck with absolutely on that level, because it metaphysically fucks up everyone. So the metaphysics become massive. So what came at the end of the album is that, under pain of absolute death, don't blow your top. That chick absolutely blew her top so hard before she was born. There's no way we could escape that fucking thought process. You see that? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so basically, what was that song? And then real or metaphysically real, or essentially absolute is what that means. Right. Like, but as like a compliment. Right. Basically. Like, actually. Because this game will be the most metal thing you've ever seen, as far as his misery. I mean, wow, Josh. So, yeah, you can play, like, basically another hour of whatever the hell this is. Because, I mean, he's just going to suffer for absolute eternity. That's why the PlayStation 5 is allowed to exist. Because the story here was known as an absolute damnation. That's absolutely earned. And it was not scalar quantity in any way. The Final Fantasy VII was scalar quantity for you. If you simply basically valued your, like, right and wrong and your own people, basically, Rufus is in a relationship with Shermie, regardless of what anything happens. He's just there in Rebirth, which you can now play. But I assure you, this is his absolute damnation. You'll never have a kid with Morgan. She doesn't exist. She was so evil. She failed to exist before she was born. And now the absolute kid they would have had is absolutely abandoning them. Those fucking dead fish. Yeah, it's a message from Joey, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, because what he did, like, yeah. So is he a Belmont? No. Good. Say done. Yeah. He had blood. They're supposed to basically maintain those hills and those mountains. That's what they did. And he didn't care. Exactly, Josh. You knew his blood better than he did. You're like, this is your blood. And you became basically a retainer of his father, who is Lemmy Kilmister. Exactly. You're more Or my son and that one. Thank you. Damn. Damn. Killmaster, what band? Motorhead. Yeah. Motorhead. Crackhead. So know that he did love him, Josh, because Motorhead means what in British? In British speak? It means a crackhead or someone on Perico, someone who has to drink. Yeah. And absolute levels, Monster is just that. She drank Monster. Tilda Swinton becomes, or that one, becomes Tilda Swinton for a live stream. Because the Monster she drank, and she becomes non-existent. Tilda, that one, is just consent for Swinton. Because she broke a bond to you. She always gets damned by the time you hear that song. London Bridge, what's bridges mean? Teeth. She became a crackhead. Trying to outdo you. It's not your actual workout routine. It's known by your wives. 10 circuits was the average of 10 fitness because it was 10. It was like an absolute thought process, right? But you didn't know anything about absolutely, right? Oh, 10 fitness, not 10 circuits. Oh, because 10 fitness. Stupid. It's an absolutely answer because you had absolutely no. You had like a few training peoples or there's this child. But like in reality, you had no dissertation really, yeah. So repatriation. Is this like body or is so that is say his name or die in 20 seconds. Cthulhu. Correct. Cthulhu actual. Ah. So I said that now or die. Done. And then say I accept it. Like you had to say it with everyone. In fact, it's been a while for him. Now say we're done. Okay. Could have been bad in 20 seconds. Really could have been. Fascinating. Your God is insane, so I talked to the God of man. Yeah, good. Move your foot. Nothing's here. But I said so. Got it? Thank you, sir. Oh, indeed. Just say done. Done. Okay. Update complete. You admit that updates are good? Yeah. Okay, then we're going to update this. You can actually leave with this shit. As far as you can tell. But I mean, like, yeah. Updates are good. Updates are good. Yeah, indeed. Indeed they are. That update helped you survive this. Yeah, because it fucking did. So get your updates. All right, good. And thank you, sir. All right, good. And, yeah. Done. That's how you salute from now on. Because everyone was too stupid for that salute. They didn't earn all those fingers. Got it? Got it, good.
A bang which
Way too many 10 for your fucking logarithms. 10 circuits for 10 fitness. That's hilarious.
And then came the next
4 times 20. 5 sets per machine. Yeah, 4 sets per machine.
That will be our last.
4 sets per machine. 5 machines per circuit. Exactly. There you go. And so you live. Go ahead. So you get permission granted from Cthulhu himself to torture this man. That's how he presented himself to you in that game when he killed you. You actually kept playing, but you didn't, did you? No. You stopped, right? At his request, at his command, correct? And so, yeah, Cthulhu's swordsman, you actually are. Turns out. Huh. But that's all he really was. He basically returned his technology. Or his technology that Kristen Stewart basically stole. He returned it to him. Damn. He's basically living a giant nightmare at absolute levels.
You're awake.
So
how does it feel to be back in
and
the
so
world?
basically, he's just a Hogwarts representative.
Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner. Originally.
Oh, wow. Exactly. Gryffindor. So I need you to basically, like, record
Call me dead man.
this.
I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of
No,
course.
yeah. Oh,
Contrary
you
to
feel
the
it?
name, I've
That's
never
if you
actually
don't
died.
fucking actually keep recording. Like, So yeah,
I would
stop the
advise
recording right
against
now.
that.
Stop this.